Master.
Yeah, so as a business broker, I know I mean, I hear this from you, quite a bit, that it takes eight to 10 months for a sales cycle, being that the business is evaluated and is sellable, cash flow, et cetera, et cetera. So what is the requirements? I know for a residential agent, you have to be commercial to be a business broker. I know that part. But what are the requirements, the time length to graduate when you have a mentor, um, being a business broker?
3 transactions. So if it
But
takes
is
you
it a
5
time?
years, nah, if it takes you 5 years to do 3 transactions, then it takes you 5 years. I mean, 3 transactions.
Yeah, Master,
Okay.
I'm pretty
I
close.
hope not.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty close to getting out of my mentorship at this point, and I've been in about I think 7 months now. So closed the transaction,
Okay.
closed the transaction last week, closing another this week, and then uh I got another one in the works that could go under contract soon too, man. So I mean, I'm sure it varies, based on the deals for sure.
It
Okay.
does. And I would say it also is going to depend on whether you're focused on business brokerage or, like many of my mentees are focused on real estate. They're focused on commercial real estate. They want to know how to transact businesses. So they're learning, but that's not their main focus. That's not who they're prospecting. That's not who they're going after. They're going after real
Okay.
estate deals. And so, and that's why I say if it takes 5 years, it takes 5 years. If it takes, if it takes 6 months, I mean, somebody who's super aggressive and super motivated could probably do it. They could probably get 3 deals done in their first 6 to 8 months. But
Okay.
they would have to be good listings. They would have to be highly motivated, and they would have to be focused strictly on business brokerage and working it.
And
Okay.
sellable, and sellable.
Yeah, sellable.
I mean, that's a huge, I mean, that's the only reason I've been able to move through it so quick is I've just gotten some of these, smaller listings that are priced well according to the market, but I've also, and I should preface that with saying that I'm the exact opposite of like, you know, I'm damned to torpedoes on business sales. So, I mean, it has become the primary focus of my business over the course of the last, 6 to 8 months.
Understandable.
Also,
Thank
you
you.
have to have buyers with money.
Yep. Yeah, you have to have buyers that have money. So if you have buyers that don't have sufficient sufficient funds available for both a down payment and working capital, the buyers need to understand what their budget is, meaning that a buyer cannot spend every last dime on the down payment for the business because the lender's not going to underwrite that, because a buyer has to have working capital to be able to continue operating the business. So after they pay the down payment, do they have working capital left in that account? Also, they're going to have to pay a deposit, security deposit for the rent. Typically, they might have to pay security deposits for utilities and other things. And so, do they have, if you're dealing with a buyer that's got 10 grand and they're looking for a business, that they can buy, or they've got 25 grand, but that's their down payment on a business. So you always have to talk to them about operating cash. What do they have available in terms of operating reserves? They can't spend every last dime. And that's a very small business thing. Okay. That's your first time buyer that has no business experience or has never owned a business before, that doesn't think about the fact that, oh, I need working capital. All they think is I'm buying a business that has cash flow from day one. And that's why buyers buy existing businesses as opposed to doing startups, right? So we know that the business has cash flow from day one. Yes, it does. But it also has expenses from day one. And it has expenses prior to day one, because you have to have insurance for it. And like I said, you might have to have these security deposits and things like that. So that's outgoing cash. Do they have that available? And can they still make the payment, make things work?